Guys, we know Lego Simpsons is back. And recently we talked about how the release of the new Krusty Burger set could release some future releases. So today we're doing a part 2 of that video and seeing more sets that the Simpsons line could come out with. So today I'm going to be talking about 5 more sets that we could add to make our iconic Springfield come to life. Number 1, the Channel 6 news van. Last video I didn't really talk about any vehicles, and I realised there are some really good opportunities there. And this is a perfect chance to have quite a cheap set which is affordable but comes with some great features. We all know Kent Brockman. He's, one of the most hilarious characters in The Simpsons. He's in almost every episode and kind of, tells the news in a quite a funny way. But I think actually having the Channel 6 news van would be a really cool opportunity to have him on the go, have some cameras on him and a little microphone, and you can set him up around your collection and make for quite funny storytelling. I think for this set you could have a Kent Brockman minifigure, obviously, and then maybe 1 or 2 other minifigures, probably just 1 more of another Simpsons character. Now this could even be a character we've not seen much of, and just have kind of a generic Simpsons looking character to then kind of add to the minifigure collection. Set number 2, Springfield Elementary School. You guys know I recently built the whole Springfield Elementary School for my Lego City. We've got chaos and chalkboards and some of the show's deepest moments. And I think the set would be a really fun opportunity to expand the Simpsons line. I love building my recent mock designed by Ben Builds Lego and supplied by Barwit, and I had so much fun with it, and I just thought this could definitely be a Lego Simpsons set. It came on 2 base plates and was a really big building, but I think it could definitely be quite affordable if they expanded it, and it could definitely be a perfect addition to the line. Being priced at about $250 would be really fun, and we could have some great minifigures of this as well as having some, stuff we wouldn't think about in terms of storytelling, little play features and our minifigures. And I think this would be the set to throw the minifigures at. I think we could have a Bart minifigure, a new Lisa minifigure, Principal Skinner, even a Lieutenant Charles. We could have an Edna in there, a Ralph, maybe even a Nelson and a Milhouse. We could even have a Willie's Hut at the back and have him back in because we've not seen him for a while. I really think we've got so many kid characters in the show and so many teachers, and this would be a perfect one to throw loads at. So it'd probably be one of the bigger sets in the line, but I definitely think it'd be worth Lego having a look at it because I love my version of it, and they could go even bigger from there. Set number 3, Mr. Plows Truck. Let's bring it back to a vehicle for set 3, and I think Mr. Plows Truck could be a really fun way to have another vehicle. It's super nostalgic, and I think this is definitely Lego worthy. It could definitely be a really fun set to do and fit well with the overall snowy vibe if you've got stuff like the Home Alone house and if you're building a winter village. This set would include Homer in his Mr. Plow jacket, and you could even spice it up with a Barney in the Plow King variant. Who wouldn't want a Mr. Plow Truck? It'd be super fun. You could just have it on your roads, could fit with loads of things, but also be a good storytelling thing if you had a winter village and had some snow that you could have Homer going along with, and even in the main Simpsons sets, it would just be a good thing to throw in there and be a little bit different. For set number 4, I've gone for the Jebediah Springfield Statue. I think we could have a bit of a smaller set for this one and be a bit of a play set, but we all know the Jebediah Springfield statue. It's always in the show. We know when Bart cut off the head of the statue and how important that was in the episode. And I think definitely having a set with that could be a really fun way to have some other figures in from, the wider Springfield, but also have quite a cool set that you could definitely set up and build into a wider theme and put in a part. It would definitely tie the wider Springfield location together well, with all these different buildings. It'd definitely be a good centerpiece. I think we could have a Lisa and a Bart in this, definitely. And then I think even throwing in someone like Cletus could be a fun idea. Why not? I mean, be a good way to get him in somehow. And then set number 5 would be Android's Dungeon. It's definitely the nerdiest place in Springfield, but it would be super fun to do. I love my custom mows I have, and this would be the perfect thing to put next to it, especially if it was just a modular building. And this set obviously could come with loads of comic printed stuff. It comes with collectibles and even, comic book guy, probably being sarcastic. Be a super fun set to do, and even though I suppose it's not one of the things you think about when you think about The Simpsons and Springfield, it'd definitely be a great way later down the line to add a bit more character. In terms of minifigures, I think obviously a comic book guy would be good, a Martin Prince would be good, and we normally have one of the Simpsons family in every set, so I assume you'd have a Bart in there too. But yeah, we could have loads of itchy and scratchy posters dotted about the room. I think that would be really fun, especially on a full modular sizing. It could be a really nice way to just, you know, do that. And I know the thing is with like, some of these could be modulars, like the school and like the Mo's I mentioned last video, and I think Lego maybe wouldn't do that, but they definitely should. Like, they do normally one a year with Marvel, and I think they might do one with DC soon. So I just think, why not like have a modular Simpsons line going on as well? Have maybe one of those a year or every 2 years, and you know, even more expansion for Lego City collectors. I just think it'd be really fun to do, and I don't know why they wouldn't go that way, because they know how many people love the modular buildings, how many people love the Simpsons stuff, and it'd be a great way to do that. You know, we've got the Daily Bugle in Marvel, and what would be wrong with having a Moe's and some like Springfield sets in there, and even going for other IPs and seeing what kind of buildings would suit being a modular building. What did you guys think about my 5 chosen sets for today? I had a bunch of fun doing this one and the last video I did, so if you've not checked that one out, I definitely recommend checking that one out too, because I keep talking about different sets we could have in the Simpsons line later down the line. On the channel, I like to cover a lot of alternate Lego, but I also love the Simpsons. So anything when it comes to Lego, I like to talk about what I'm just generally interested in, and that will be the modular buildings, Simpsons definitely, and city building, as well as the fakes. Buying fakes has been a great way to expand some of my Simpsons collection, like my Lego Mo's and my Lego Elementary School, and I'm definitely planning to maybe go and get the Lego Church later down the line. But guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you guys want to see a part 3 on this, definitely let me know, and drop any ideas that you might have, because I'd love to look at them and have them in one of these videos. I've been Ballistic Bricks, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye!